Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Focus versus Yumiko. This game taking place here on Twisted Meadows. Let's go ahead and break things down in this 1v1 matchup. Here we see Focus spawning as the red orc over here on the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile over here on the bottom right we have Yumiko spawning as, well, as the blue human. Green Light Ring, I am doing well, thank you for asking, and well, really glad to just be casting some WarCraft 3. Wow, early stream, yes it is. I guess I can stream a little bit during the day because, well, I am on maternity leave, so that gives me a little bit of time while my daughters are sleeping or resting to go ahead and give a little bit of a cast here as we're opening up. Well, we'll see if it is going to be a Blade Master. If it is, I will swap the colors just so I can keep track of that Blade Master on that mini-map. And, well, because it's so hard to spot an invisible unit on the mini-map. Let's see, it is going to be a Farseer, so yay, thank you, Focus. I can keep the colors as is. Now, we are now into 2020, new decade, celebrating the 20s. Hopefully the roaring 20s will be a great time for everyone as things are getting underway here. Alright, we are going to be looking at an Archmage going to be trained up. We may be trying to get some Militia in as well. And one thing I noticed is that, well, Yumiko did not go for a speed build on this Altar of Kings. Actually, I have 3 children now. So Arya is my oldest one, Evelyn, who rarely ever joins me on the stream for some reason, and now Iris, who is about, well, actually 2 weeks old today? 2 weeks old today. All right, so 2 weeks old today, and my wife is giving me an unexcited yes in the other room to let me know, yes, it is in fact 2 weeks old. All right, Archmage gonna come down here, drop a water elemental, put some damage onto that Forest Troll High Priest. And what does that really mean right there? Well, trying to take down the main healer before the damage really begins is extremely important. All right, there goes that Forest Troll High Priest getting taken down. Archmage could drop another water elemental here in just a moment to try and absorb a bit more damage, but he may just save that XP or mana. Nope, gonna go ahead and drop it right there, as we are going to see what Rune Bracer's Tome of Agility, not necessarily the best items at all, since we shouldn't be getting that much magic damage coming in from the Orc. Wow, Busy Man, yes, love the names, thank you very much. As we're going to see Spirit Wolves now being summoned in. Archmage still does not have that Brilliance aura because the battle is raging on here. Going after getting a little bit of that damage here. Spirit Wolves are going to feed on many of those peasants right there. Looks like one peasant going to get taken down again. Another peasant could get taken down as we're just getting more and more damage onto Focus's Farseer. Farseer trying to just walk and get in a little bit of damage right there, but unable to finish it off. What is that peasant going back for? And the peasant ends up walking back to his own death. All right, another peasant needs to go ahead and head on inside, down to 43 hit points. Spirit Wolves are going to be able to run on inside here in just a moment. 3 units surround onto this one grunt right here as the units are just dancing back and forth. What is going on there? Grunt could end up getting taken down. Militia going to try to make their way back in. As you can take a look, the Arcane Tower is now just about done. Militia running laps around this one building here, but it doesn't look like it's going to be all that successful. As you can take a look here, that Militia, where's it going to go? Doubling back around. Is it going to be able to finish it off? Let's take a look. Oh, there is the timed life, and then followed by a quick resummon. Nicely played so far. Yumiko able to get to level 2. However, a low hit point footman in the front will need to back off once more. Let's take a look. Spirit Wolves may try to rush on in, and are they going to find that low hit point peasant? Yes, they are right there. Why aren't they going after it? I do not know. Gonna go ahead and get that last shot there again. Meanwhile, Farseer purposely, well, what is it doing? Gonna go ahead and try to train up a Forest Troll Shadow Priest Militia now joining in on the fight. And Yumiko doing a great job of keeping all of the units nearby. Now, one thing that he noticed is that the Farseer didn't have healing salves. By knowing this, the Archmage knows that the damage is going to stick to that Farseer just a little bit more. Let's take a look. Who's going to get the experience? Yes, Human does get it right there. Mantle of Intelligence once more, trying to add in a little bit more damage. Forced to summon a Water Elemental before it's really ready, as we're going to see level 2 now. Level 2 Water Elementals coming in shortly. All right, more damage coming through. Let's take a look. Forest Troll Berserker also added in, as well as the Ogre Warrior gets taken down. Farseer may try to venture in once more, as we are going to see an Arcane Tower in position to put a lot of pressure on, well, these militia. We are going to see them trying to fight back just a little bit, but this Spirit Wolf is just going to end up falling. Meanwhile, the Grunts also need to get away, and Yumiko seems to have an incredible lead right now, but what is Focus's follow-up plan? Follow-up plan seems to be a Spirit Lodge and a Bestiary. Already, as we're looking at the War Mill, well, perhaps going to start upgrading for those, the fortified armor. All right, low hit point militia purposely backing away as well, staying as opposite end of that Arcane Tower. One low hit point peasant isn't going to be able to dive on inside. Yes, it does dive on inside right there, as the Spirit Wolf unable to easily target the necessary unit. Oh, it looks like he does end up getting his peasant once more. Archmage now off to the north has a potion of greater mana. Let's see, are we going to be trying to hire up some additional units? No, aggroing, purposely pulling those units away. Meanwhile, Farseer down right there, as we are looking at the footmen purposely aggroing those units away. We're going to be getting more Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, Forest Troll, Berserkers, and we could try and engage here in just a moment. Tauren Chieftain already out onto the field. He comes bearing gifts, but a little late, as the Archmage now ready to, well, put down a lot of damage. Grunt going through a gauntlet right there. A little bit more damage, and down it goes as the Tauren Chieftain watches his brethren get felled. All right. Damage now coming across here. Orc Burrows in a very forward position. Shaman are here. Shaman do have Purge already, and we should, oh, actually no, it's Lightning Shield first. Wait, no, it is Purge first, sorry. Lightning Shield is second. Yes, Purge is going to be instrumental or monumental in this battle, as the Water Elementals are going to start feeding experience to the Orc army. All right, let's take a look back across once more. These units will be forced to back away. Healing Salve, Tauren Chieftain in that front line wants to throw down a stomp. Kodo Beast can get bloated by eating a Water Elemental, as the Spirit Wolves are now getting ready to engage. All right, Tauren Chieftain gonna get in position, and it looks like he's gonna put his foot down. No, he does not. For some reason, does not put his foot down, decides to back away once more, and wants to keep on the high ground. Let's go ahead. Let's continue to fight this back again. Well, these orcs are still green, even though they are wearing red, so not the same as red orcs. All right, Archmage going to continue to battle it through here. More damage coming back around. We are looking at, I believe, a Mountain King now making its way a long trek all the way across the map, as Kodo Beasts are still getting trained up. Footmen trying to go ahead and engage, trying to get some extra damage onto some of those grunts as well. Kodo Beasts still getting added in, as well as the Shaman are just going to be able to purge that down pretty quickly. Just needs a little bit of extra mana. There it goes, and down it goes, giving level 2 to the Farseer. Archmage now looking to back away again. Tauren Chieftain with the Scroll of Speed going to be able to get in a little bit of a split right there, as we're going to see one Forest Troll Shadow Priest getting taken out. All right, rather than committing to the stomp, just took down the guaranteed Forest Troll Shadow Priest, as the tech to tier 2 is obviously done, but more importantly, Arcane Sanctums now getting added in. Archmage, Mountain King, Footman, Forest Troll, Berserker going to go ahead and engage once more. Tauren Chieftain, well, purge onto that Forest Troll Berserker. There's a stomp, and, well, Focus is actually starting to win this war of attrition over time by picking off units slowly but surely. Back on the other side here, Archmage wants to get some additional experience on that Mountain King and on that Archmage. Level 2 Archmage going to be, or level 2 Brilliant are going to be incredibly important. You should actually stay around for that, or purposely going to try to give all of the experience to that Mountain King, who will just be shy of level 2. Alright, Claws of Attack +6 added in once more. Tauren Chieftain, Claws of Attack, Endurance Aura added in again. Farseer is here, ready to go, and it looks like both sides are just going to be doing their rounds of creeping by building up the necessary army. Both sides at this point don't want to engage against the other until it is absolutely necessary. If you are fighting with home field advantage, you have a big advantage there. But right now, Yumiko is the one who's actually creeping out creep camps that are a little bit more difficult than his opponent. Farseer now coming back across here, just finishing off the remainder of that creep camp there, as the Archmage is going to be going for this red starting location creep camp now. Archmage going to go ahead and drops the Water Elemental. No Spellbreakers to steal that inner fire, as we're going to look at the Spirit Wolves, Tauren Chieftain now making their way down. Farseer is at 2. Tauren Chieftain is at 2. Meanwhile, Mountain King gets to 3. Archmage gets to 4. Rune Bracers, there's a big Thunderclap right there. Level 3 Thunderclap is going to be absolutely huge in this upcoming battle as a Spellbreaker is now trying to head back here. Scroll of Town Portal landing right in that position again as the Archmage just now trains up Brilliance Aura level 2, sells an item, and is now ready to go. Alright, Stormbolt onto a Kodo Beast. Kodo Beast is eating up a precious unit. There's a Blizzard right there, and the whole entire back line pretty much got stunned and stomped on as the units are now trying to reposition again. Alright, there is another stun, stomp, thunderclap. Mountain King not going to be able to Stormbolt. However, the Shaman are getting taken out as well. Both sides suffering big casualties as a low hit point Grunt somehow still in the front trying to lead the charge. Alright, let's take a look at this. Mountain King has an Amulet of Spell Shield. Oh, Stormbolt onto the Kodo Beast. Wind Riders is there. There goes the Blizzard. Archmage is in trouble. Gets a Scroll of Town Portal off in time. The Priest should really be trying to heal the Archmage as the Chain Lightning, did it travel with them? It looked like it did for a second. And now we are at 44 supply compared to 41. Alright, down to 210 gold. Meanwhile, back over here, Fortified Armor is already done. We are looking at Kodo Beasts added in, more Shamans as well to get that purge. But the Archmage has already done the retraining in the Blizzard. Ever notice that the radius of Stomp and Thunderclap are slightly different? I believe they I believe they actually grow now based upon the level. I'll have to double check. I believe I read that in a patch, in a beta patch, and I believe that beta patch was brought back over, which explains why there's a sudden shift in using Stomp and Thunderclap for the human and the orc armies. Archmage now making their way over. Kodo Beast is right there. Let's take a look. Is he going to try to eat it? Getting in a little bit of damage. There is a Tauren Chieftain making its way through. There is a big clap. Are we going to see a stomp? There's an ensnare. Archmage has the Amulet of Spell Shield, so that is going to be able to shake off one stomp at a critical time, as we're going to take a look at the Tauren Chieftain actually getting just caught up on other units. Shackle now down onto the Wind Rider right there. Stormbolt onto a Kodo Beast, trying to save that fellow Forest Troll Berserker from that mercenary camp. There it goes. Alright, more damage coming back across here. Archmage is in trouble. He is ensnared again. Is he going to get invisibility? Archmage, Amulet of Spell Shield. Let's take a look, down to 35 hit points. Are we going to get some more heals? That is absolutely huge. This leading priest should get some heals. There's an ensnare, and it may end up not being enough. Trying to finish off that one Wind Rider there. Chain Lightning finishes off more units again as the Mountain King gets up to a higher level. Alright, purposely trying to aggro some creeps, now trying to pull back away as the units are now heading back again. Mountain King, Stormbolt onto a Kodo Beast again. Kodo Beast could get taken down. There it goes. Another Spellbreaker comes back out as the Dragonhawk Riders are also getting ensnared down. Lines are just nowhere near anywhere. Tauren Chieftain gonna go ahead and head to the back. Potion of Mana, Robe of Magi drop, and now the Mountain King pretty much back up to full mana again with that Robe of Magi being able to do so much big damage. Tauren Chieftain gonna be going after perhaps the Farseer. Farseer, Mountain King gonna get off a Stormbolt. No, he does not. Yes, he does. There's the Stormbolt. Are we going to see perhaps a Thunderclap? That all-important Bloodlust was huge on that Mountain King to close in onto that distance. There's a Stormbolt as a departing gift. All right. Is this juice mine?
Research complete.
All right. Archmage now getting resurrected back. It looks like he was forgotten during the battle. Mountain King may become the lone hero once again, currently sitting at level 4, just shy of level 5, but low on mana. Alright, oh, is he going to engage on the wrong time? No, he sees the army going to come back across Stormbolt onto the Tauren Chieftain, and now mana is getting eaten away from that Tauren Chieftain there. There goes a stomp, not really hitting anything except for some stolen units there, as the Tauren Chieftain trying to run away from that Mountain King. Mountain King does surprisingly have a large bit of mana, as it does have that Robe of Magi, that a little bit of extra intelligence on that Mountain King, making that Mountain King, well, deceptively high on mana, even though that blue progress bar was very low. Alright, Tauren Chieftain now resurrected back out. Let's take a look at this. What's going to end up happening? Mountain King, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used in time. Priests need to come over and heal. Mountain King now sitting at level 5. Units are going to try and get away again. Tauren Chieftain, is it going to get an ensnare down? as the Priest are just trying to heal that Mountain King continuously. Mountain King trying to run back. There is an ensnare. Mountain King does have a Stormbolt, but does not use it in time. Archmage is back out. Tauren Chieftain gets his revenge. Dragonhawk Rider is in the air. Spellbreaker is going to try and fight back here. Archmage still has that amulet of Spell Shield. There's the Chain Lightning bouncing around across multiple units. Ensnare onto the Dragonhawk Rider as it gets taken down as well. All right, a little bit of attack. Is it going to be enough to finish off that Raider? No, it's not. As Slow cast onto that Kodo Beast there. All right, Kodo Beast, is it going to be able to get away? Trying to walk away slowly but surely. Farseer is there as well. Kodo Beast is holding some precious cargo as this one Spellbreaker. Oh, Mountain King now back out. What is the Mountain King doing? Mountain King back out onto the field. Let's take a look. Is he going to be able to throw in a bash? No, Spellbreaker's trying to get some extra damage there. Water Elemental a little bit too slow to deal the devastating piercing damage. All right, more damage coming through. There goes a Spellbreaker coming back out. There it is again. Raider could be the next target. Raider is an easy target. There it goes down as well. Mountain King now back up to 45 mana. Still not enough. Archmage, well, Amulet of Spell Shield still sitting on that Archmage. Mountain King wants to land a Stormbolt onto that Kodo Beast, but the Brilliance Aura is not working fast enough as it is just now sitting at 72 mana. All right, Mountain King going to try to close in on that distance. Are we going to see it? No, we are not. Meanwhile, Spellbreaker is going back the other way. Kodo Beast, Water Elemental is coming back here. There is that Kodo Beast there. Kodo Beast rejoins in on the fight. And, well, if it was really a high priority, you'd focus on it now. However, Farseer gets Stormbolted. Now surrounded by Spellbreakers. Farseer does have mana. Archmage now in trouble. Gonna try and get away. Let's take a look. It's gonna try and push through Control Magic once again being used very well as the Archmage trying to head back. There goes another Ensnare. Are we gonna see a Water Elemental be dropped? Yes, it is dropped as the, well, Tauren Chieftain gets taken down. Yes, gets taken down along with the Archmage. All right, Mountain King trying to go back the other way, low on mana. Priest getting ensnared. Grunt may get taken down here as, yeah, Claws, thank you for the subs here as the Spellbreakers join after those Shaman again. Mountain King making its way down once more. Raiders, Grunts, Shamans shifting again. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 5 is resurrected and back, and all is good. However, gold mines are extremely low. We may begin to see that walk of shame here momentarily as that Mountain King currently just shy of level 6. Mountain King trying to constantly get in front. Tauren Chieftain very low. He could get taken out. There is a slow Mountain King. Is he going to land down a Stormbolt again? Let's take a look at this. Tauren Chieftain gets... Oh, there is that Stormbolt. Let's take a look. Are the Spellbreakers going to be able to get enough damage? Mountain King could be in trouble. Spellbreakers. Mountain King now could be by his lonesome self. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability onto the Tauren Chieftain as the Mountain King... Oh, Scroll of Healing in time. Mountain King trying to get away. Mountain King is in serious trouble. Militia now trying to fight back as well. What's going to happen? Tauren Chieftain down to 135 hit points and is alive, finishing off a Mountain King who was just shy of level 6. All right, Spellbreaker is going to go ahead and chase after that Troll Headhunter. Headhunter pretty much not long for this world. It is moving slowly. Mountain King resurrected back at the tavern. There is a little bit more damage here. Tauren Chieftain just shy on the far side. Let's take a look at this. Unit's trying to head back away. Tauren Chieftain going to dive on in. Mountain King is here. There's a little bit of slow. And now all of a sudden the Mountain King is a little bit scared, or the Tauren Chieftain's a little bit scared of that Mountain King. All right, a little bit of damage coming back through again. There's an ensnare once more. Low hit point. Troll Headhunter could end up getting taken down. One shot. There you go. Level 6 on the Mountain King, which is huge, but still not enough mana for a critical Stormbolt. All right, trying to chase after all of those units again. Down to 131 hit points, trying to head back away. Archmage is resurrected. Mountain King currently sitting at level 6. Hasn't used his ability as of yet. Archmage coming back the other way, saying, you know what, maybe I can finish off a unit or two. There goes one. Archmage going to try and get in front of the Tauren Chieftain, but that is not going to work out well. Mountain King now going to perhaps try and cut off the other way here. However, the Tauren Chieftain, with that Endurance Aura at level 2, able to outrun that Archmage on his horse. Gold mines now down to about a minute of mining, or a minute and a half of mining left on either side. No one yet has an expansion. Supply, army sizes have been consistently below 50 supply. It's really been a battle of micro trying to control your army compared to your opponent. Archmage is still sitting at level 4. Mountain King happy to have a little bit of Brilliance Aura right about now, as we may be looking at, well, the Archmage getting to level 5 right here. Archmage, at this point, at this stage, a point could be made for level 3 Brilliance Aura, well, actually, no, it is actually level 1 Brilliance Aura. Alright, so it was level 2 Water Elementals, level 1 Blizzard, and level 1 Brilliance Aura before Archmage finally gets up to 5. Mountain King now trying to shift away here, as both sides are going to try and regroup their armies again. Mountain King buying double potions of lesser invulnerability. Archmage shifting positions again. Let's take a look. This has been cleared out. I don't see a peon making its way over for an expansion as of yet. Archmage going to go ahead and drop down Water Elementals. However, quick abolish magic, dealing a lot of damage to that Water Elemental. Water Elemental just wants to soak up as much damage as it can, but it doesn't look like it's going well. A second Amulet of Spell Shield to, well, stop Chain Lightnings, stop Stomps, and even more abilities. Bloodlust being given to multiple units as well because of those spell breakers. Archmage Brilliance Aura is still sitting at level 1, as there is a nice follow-up bash. Alright, Farseer making its way up the ramp here. Tauren Chieftain coming in as well. Oh, we're going to see an ensnare onto a priest right there. Is it worth saving? Going to try and engage. Mountain King going to be coming across the other side here. Mountain King is fast here. Are we going to see a big thunderclap? We should see a big thunderclap. Where is it? I don't know why we don't see a thunderclap as of yet. Instead, we see a stomp, as the Mountain King a little bit in trouble. All right, let's go back the other way. Stormbolt onto the Farseer. Farseer could end up getting surrounded very quickly. Scroll of Speed already being used. Scroll of Healing to try and counteract. Kodo Beast and Raiders eating many of the other units, as Militia here to join in on the fight. All right, Tauren Chieftain with another follow-up stomp. That Amulet of Spell Shield never seems to be working. Archmage with the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability in time. Tauren Chieftain with the getting Stormbolted, as units need to finish off that Tauren Chieftain. Otherwise, it is not worth anything. Tauren Chieftain down to 37, down to 105. Could get Reincarnation, and does. Reincarnated Tauren Chieftain. Archmage now running for the hills, as the Mountain King gonna be forced to battle it back out. Tauren Chieftain ready to go full mana, and that is a problem. Peasants are here trying to join in on the fight. Archmage trying to drop Water Elementals. A big Tauren Chieftain. Stompy stomp so many peasants. But the Spirit Wolves themselves are actually the best counter to those peasants right now. Mountain King still right here. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used. Trying to stay alive, may be able to finish off a Farseer. Farseer could end up getting taken down. Farseer is in serious trouble as he gets taken down by his own Spirit Wolves, surrounded right there. Mountain King, Archmage, both again in a bit of a run. All right, thank you. As the Archmage still running back again. Mountain King trying to head back. I was wondering why the Stomp was not affecting the AoE spells. I guess it is only single target spells such as Chain Lightning, Stormbolt, Death Coils, things of that nature. All right, Archmage now looking to pull back. Yes, I think I just said that. Oh, there's a little bit of lag. All right, Invisible Spirit Wolves causing problems. Let's take a look. There is a stomp. Archmage gonna get taken down. There it goes. Tauren Chieftain once again running off away. Kodo Beast continually digesting multiple units. Mountain King is right here surrounding. Tauren Chieftain doesn't have enough mana. Spellbreakers are in position. What is going on here? Mountain King just trying to run around every which way, as the Tauren Chieftain could break free. Yes, it does break free. Mountain King doesn't have the mana. Spirit Wolf is going to be coming to an end, and there they go. Mountain King, however, doesn't know that they disappeared. Tauren Chieftain now going to be running back here. Kodo Beast eating up another different Spellbreaker. Once more, Mountain King going to try to head back around. Has a Potion of Invisibility on him to try to keep him alive. All right, no mining going on. Walk of Shame is underway. Mountain King, Potion of Invisibility right there. Tauren Chieftain must have suspected and tried to throw down a stomp. There is a long-distance Stormbolt. Units trying to get away. Mountain King could be in trouble, down to 55 hit points. Spellbreakers, Tauren Chieftain up to level 7 as the Mountain King falls. And Tauren Chieftain wins out in the end. a big battle going back and forth. It felt like Focus was behind many times throughout that match, only to see the Archmage and the stun of the Tauren Chieftain putting his foot down with that stomp, beating out that Thunderclap. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.